Now, what did Pelvis say he wanted me to? What was that Pelvis wanted me to do here? I'll tell you what, I'm getting to the age, if I stood on my tiptoes, I could see dementia from here. Oh, my Lord God Almighty. Oh, well, let's just get this started. Okay, here we go. All right, camera's rolling. All right, there we go. Hi, everybody. This is Eunice Utah coming to you from Bixby, Tennessee. And I'm so happy to be back with you one more time. And I want to tell you something. We have a special show for you tonight. You know what that Mr. Pelvis did for me? That man, I tell you what, if he was chocolate, I'd eat him up, baby. I would just, finger licking good. Anyhow, he called me up and he said, no, Eunice, people are worried about you living in that motor home. And they see that logo of yours. Well, that ain't the motor home I live in. It's sort of like that, but that's it. That is the one. But I tell you what, I'm comfortable in here. But he said people worry about you. You were listening right into me. So he sent this young man down there. I mean, a handsome young man. Oh my Lord, his boy was handsome. Named Stephen. Tall, good-looking boy, and he was a photographer. And he came in here, and he was looking at me, and he was looking, and he was trying to look down through the valley of death. I call that death because men are just dying and beating down in there for some reason. Anyhow, he kept looking. And I told him, Stephen, cleavage is a lot like the sun. It's okay to take a peek, but you can get hurt looking at it too long. You know what I mean there, young man? I got scared. Anyhow, he just started taking pictures. But you know what happened, though? He was taking pictures over there, and then they got to my bedroom, and all of a sudden that boy developed a tick of some type. He was standing, he was videotaping and photographing in my bed and everything, and he kept going, got this tickle. And I said, boy, are you all right? And he, no, Stephen, you don't want to venture in there, buddy. I'm telling you that right now. I didn't want to tell him about Delmer, but I just try to be polite. I said, no, this old woman hurts you, boy. You just take your camera and your film and everything else that you got and be on your way now. And just tell Pelvis I appreciate it. Well, they put this video together, my friends. I tell you what, I'm proud to be living in something I like. That came out really nice. So I'll tell you what, without further ado, I'm going to roll that video. Okay, so here we go. Roll that video. Now, wasn't that just lovely? See, now I'm comfortable living in here. It's nice and it suits my needs. I don't need anything more than this, and I'm happy. I'm a happy girl in here, and I just want to mention that there was one photo in there you might have seen. It was a photo of my late husband and I on our wedding day. And that's Carl, Utah. That's where I got my name, Eunice Utah, Carl, Utah. A nice man, nice man. And, oh man, that boy, he was the love of my life. You know, I finally found a good one. You know, he worked hard all week long, and on the weekends he liked to walk down the railroad tracks, go down the river, and just go fishing. You know, and I used to tell him because he was a little bit hard of hearing. I tell him, Carl, you be careful on those railroad tracks now. Well, one Saturday he got up real early and he was heading on down the river. I saw him walking down the driveway, he had his fishing poles in his hand, and I knew where he's going. And I mean, it wasn't but an hour later, Mr. Lopez comes running up my driveway, frantic, saying, Miss Eunice, Miss Eunice, Miss Eunice, Mr. Carl, Mr. Carl, he's in an accident. I said, what do you mean? The weasel, the weasel. And I said, what? Miss Eunice, Mr. Carl, he's dead. I mean, I said, he's what? She said, yeah, well, what happened? The weasel. He was killed by a weasel? I said, he said, yes, yes. I said, a weasel killed my Carl? He goes, yes, Miss Eunice, he was walking on the railroad tracks and he didn't hear the weasel. You know what? I had to bury him up in Chattanooga because when that train hit him, they didn't realize that they did, and he was on the front of that train from here up to Chattanooga. It's not funny, but it is, you know. And I went up there, and there was no way we could have an open casket, have bugs off, you know, from going home down by the Tulies and all that. There, mosquitoes and all kinds of bugs stuck to the poor man. And it was just cheaper to cremate him than it was to clean him up and bury him. So that's what we did. We cremated Carl. I mean, I got a bowl for him over there, you know. And anyhow, that was my call. But anyhow, that's true. I didn't want to bring you down with that story. But anyhow, I got a video message from Delmer. Now I'm going to play this video message for you. And this is my man. This is going to be my main motor scooter from now on. So I want you all to fall in love with him like I did. I mean, he's like a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? You know, talking about diamonds, you know, we're down here in this cold country down here. Now, when I was a young girl, you know what the boys around here used to tell me, because I was a good looking young girl. They used to tell me that if they took a piece of coal and put it between the cheeks of my butt in a week, no more than a week, maybe possibly 2 weeks, they'd have a diamond. That's how, you know, I said, boys, come to your senses, I used to say to them. Anyhow, I tried no diamond. It was in there a month and a half. No time fell out there. Anyway, let's get to Delmer. I think you're going to love my man. Here comes Delmer. Okay, Delmer, go ahead. Tell the people about our love, okay? Hey, Eunice. Delmer here. Listen, darling, I just want to send you this video and you know, kind of apologize for running off that night. You know, I tell you what, I never in my life experienced anything like that breathing crotch, and it scared me, Eunice. I got to tell you, you know, I've been through a lot. That scared me, Eunice. But you know, I want to get together with you, Eunice. I really like you. I think you and I got something in common, you know. And hey, by the way, I want to thank you for sending me the Screw the News cup. You know, it meant a lot to me. And, you know, and that's why I sent you that heart and those other things. And I'm glad you appreciate it. But listen, Eunice, Eunice, I had the damnedest thing happen to me. You know, I was down there in Biloxi, Mississippi. I had a load going down to the Hard Rock Cafe in that casino down there. And I'll tell you what, Eunice, they didn't have my load ready, and I'd never been inside one of those casinos before. So I figured, well, what the hell? I think I'll go in there, you know? So I'll tell you something. I was sitting there, and I was watching these lights go on and off and all these machines and everything, and I just, holy Jesus, look at this. Oh, my God. And
this woman walked up to me, Eunice, and I swear to God, she had this little short skirt on, these high heels, and these fishnet stockings, and this low cut thing. I could damn near see this woman's appetite. That's, and she came right up to me and looked me right in the eye and said, "Cocktails?" And I didn't want to be rude. So I said, "Sure, go ahead, tell a couple." Well, she walked off in a huff. I don't know what the hell was going on. Hang on, let me take a little sip here, Riddles. There we go. Oh, my God. Oh, geez. I tell you what, Eunice. Oh, that eating on the road. It ain't for an older guy like me. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Anyhow, Eunice, I just want to apologize to you, for running off like I did. And I just want to let you know that I think about you. And I've been watching you on your show, and you're doing really good. And I like that Pelvis boy. That boy, he relaxed at helping them people out. So anyhow, I know we met online and all that, and people have things about that. And hang on, Lucas. I got to take another sip here. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Listen. You know what? The computer's a weird thing, man, because it'll tell you how old you're getting just by the emails you get. Like when I first got my computer in 2001, I think it was. And that's where I got all these dating sites. I never filled anything out until here recently. But, when I was a younger guy like that, they were sending me all these dating sites. And then I got a little bit older. And then I started getting emails about Viagra. Holy, so. You know what I'm getting now, Eunice? This is how you can tell you're getting old. As I'm getting emails that say, you should consider cremation. Ain't that something, Eunice? You can tell you're getting old by that damn computer sitting in front of you. Anyhow, I got to go. I got to get some rest. I'm going to Shreveport, Louisiana tomorrow, Eunice. Okay, so I want to say bye. As soon as this COVID thing's over, we're going to get together. We're going to get together and talk, and we're going to talk, see what we got more in common than we think we do. Okay, so listen, you take care of yourself, and remember, Delmer loves you. I mean, when I say I love you, oh, Eunice, I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right. Now, didn't I tell you that's a handsome, handsome man right there? And you know what I love about him the most? He got a J-O-B, baby. Yes, yeah, loves his J-O-B. He on that J-O-B every day. And anyhow, when this COVID thing's over, we're gonna, like he said, we're gonna talk. Yeah. Anyhow, this is Eunice saying, don't worry about me. I'm happier than a clam. I've heard Pell say that. I'm happier than a clam down here in Pigsby. And don't you worry about me. This motorhome suits me just fine. Okay, and I love you all. And next week I'll have some music for you. Okay, now that you're satisfied with my dwelling here. Okay, bye-bye. I love you all. Whew, a lump of coal, huh? Oh, my. No more than 2 weeks, huh? Well, at least we know you're safe. You got a good looking house there. 2 weeks, huh?